Hello and welcome back to Taz Wells 12. You are here on my YouTube watching another makeup video I'm doing. So this will be another video to do with the chocolate collection that I've been doing recently. So I will show you the palette in a minute and do a look with that palette for you. Before we get into the video, I just want to say a couple of things. Please can you subscribe to my channel, which I've already said is Taz Wells 12. Please can you like the video, or if you like the products or if you like the thing in general, please give that a thumbs up. Please also check out my other social medias, which is Instagram and TikTok, which is under Taz Wells 12. So I think that's everything. I'm just going to keep this intro as short as possible because I normally go and ramble on like I am. So we're just going to cut it there and I will show you the product now. I just want to squeeze in there very quickly that this video is not sponsored. It is not sponsored by the product at all. It is my own money that I have bought this product and shown you a makeup look with it. So yeah, it's not sponsored. The product that we are going to use today and the makeup look I'm going to do this with is the iheartrevolution Violet palette. This is obviously the box. The box looks like that. It shows you a brief little description of what colours you have got and what metallics and mattes you have got in the palette. So that's that. This is the actual palette. So it is, like I said, it is just one of their chocolate range ones that I've been obviously doing a chocolate series with because I have quite a few of these. So obviously this is just a chocolate form, a dark chocolate, a dark brown, and then a purple on the front. This is the back, so it just explains which palette it is. Side, this is what the palette looks like, so you get a full mirror on the top. As this is a new one of their palettes, the names are all under the colours. This is what the actual palette looks like. So as I go through the makeup look and what colour I am going to use, I will show you which one and say what name the colour is. So that's that. So I'm just gonna do a bit of boring stuff off camera. I can do it as a time lapse very quickly for you, just to put my hair up and to prime my eyes and to put an eyeliner on, and I will show you after what products I use and try and show them in the time lapse. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. As you saw, I just primed my eyes. I tried to show you the products that I obviously used. That's how I normally do it. So I got the little boring bit out of the way. So now we're going on to the look. This colour I am going to use is Conjure, which is this palest colour, just to give me some base. I'm just going to use a Essence really big fluffy brush for that one. So that's that. I'm just going to pat the colour on and then blend it in right into the corner and right into the crease. just keep doing back and forth and blending it all in to once you're satisfied they both look the same, which I'm happy with. I use the same brush for the next colour, and the colour will be Idols, which is a darker brown, so it's just here. Same technique, tap it on and then blend. As you're probably thinking, this looks very messy, and yes, you are very right. It does look messy, but I am blending it in as much as I can, and I just don't want to lose the colour at the moment, and that can be sorted at the end. So make sure they look very similar. This one, colour a little bit from the top. So what you do is just blend it in. So next colour we're going to go into Forsake, which is this pinky colour. A more denser brush, which is this little one here. This is an Urban Decay one. These ones in the palettes unfortunately, but I'm sure you probably can buy them, but this is the little denser one I'm going to use. Because we're going to do a spotlight eye, I'm not going to go up as high as I've been, so I'm just going to go into the corner. And then just take it into the bottom crease and into the inner corner, and just taking it up a little bit higher than the crease so you can see that colour. So you've still got the brown in there, as you can see. And just keep blending that in until you are satisfied with that. Again, make sure that they look even, which they do. Same brush. Next colour will be this mulberry colour. So it's like a darker red. So that's the one. Do the same thing we just did, that one, but that just to intense it a little bit extra. go over the bit that you just done with the pink. Like so. Yes, we are looking very crazy, but all good. Eyes come out with looking messy at first. So I'm just going to do the cut crease. What I'm going to do is I will do it on this eye first, this one on a time lapse, and then go on to the next stage. What I'm going to use to do the cut crease is this NYX HD concealer. This is what I've always used. I think it's brilliant. I think it's the best thing to use. I have got some other ones that I do cut creases with, but this one so far is the best, so like that. I'm going to use is this Real Techniques one. It's just a little flat brush so you can get into the middle of the eye, and this was called an accent brush. So you just take the concealer, take the brush, and then get as much product as you can onto the brush, like so. Start in the middle and go down, like so. And then I take it across. Like that. And I come across this way. Like so. Just take a little bit more. Just go over what you've just done. It depends what cut crease you do in your eye. Depends how big your eye is, and depends how much you want that middle bit to show. So that should be right in the middle, as you can see. We're just gonna wait for that to get tacky, and then we're gonna go on to the next colour. So the middle colour I'm gonna do is Amethyst, which is this shiny purple. So this is Amethyst. I'm going to take this 2-inch brush. These ones I got the newest ones. I've actually shown these in a haul. So these are from Poundland. They are so soft. I've got some other ones. They're a little bit different, but they're pretty much the same. So we're just going to use a newer one. We're just going to use the smaller end just to give us that accurate detail, so we can actually handle it a little bit better. So brushes pick it up really well. So you just take that and then dab that all over the middle. And take it anywhere that the cut crease is sat. So, and just dab it. And just to keep intensing that, it's just as much as possible, like so. Right, we're going to use the same brush, so I'm just going to show you the next colour. So the next colour we're going to use is this one. I'm actually not sure how you say it. Glorious. maybe. This one, you'll see it. Glorious, maybe. Just a darker purple. And then we're going to put this at the sides now. Both sides where you put the violet, or the where you put the amethyst, like that. Make it right up, do it both sides, like so. Then we'll go back into the more denser, fluffier brush, and we're going to do a mix of mulberry and forsaken. And then you're just going to go at the edges of that purple that you just put down to blend this back in, like so. The other side, very gently, because if you don't do this gently, you can take some of that purple out, so just very gently. Back and forth like that. And I'm just gonna. So you can see where the spotlight's coming out now. So I'm going to take another brush. This one's from Primark. This is double-ended, more denser, fluffier. Little one at the end. So it's just very tiny like this. This brush is so hard to find, but this one is so good for this detailing. So into Forsaken and Mulberry again, dip dab, and then where the top is, you're just gonna go over that, like so. Like that. And then it blends it in at the top. So what I'm gonna do is do this one off camera, clean them both up, and I will tell you how to do that when I come back, and we'll go on to the next. So I've done either eye, as you can see now, and I have cleaned up both eyes. I just used a plain makeup wipe, got my finger in it like this, and just went under and sort of swooped it up like a flick, and done that to both sides to make it as even as possible. The mascara. So the mascara I'm going to use, the False Lash Queen mascara. This is from the PS range from Primark. I rave about this mascara every time I do a tutorial. So this is what it is. This mascara is literally only £3. It is like that. It is the best thing I have ever bought. So I'm just going to do that on both eyes. And take it from the root right until the end of the lash. Give it a little wiggle at the bottom. Like so. Bottom lashes. So, just gonna let that dry, and then we will do the bottom line. the bottom line we are going to use is conjure and idols just mixed together, just to because I don't want the underline to be too intense, because I think it will overtake the look. So we're just going to do both of these. Use that tiny little brush that I mentioned earlier, because this is the best thing to do as well for that. Dip in both. Good old dip. And then basically what you're going to do is come from the existing corner down and under, and do this as many times as you need to do. To get the desired look. As you can see, that blends it in, but it doesn't take it out as much. Show you the other side. Down from the existing corner, you might have to go a bit back and forth. And underneath like so. So we just do that out corner. Like so. Probably thinking that's took it out, but we can fix that, it's not a problem. So if you can go back in this brush once you've cleaned it, back in Mulberry and Forsaken, and just intense that corner again. Like so. There's no mistake in makeup, so there we go. So what we're going to do now is just clear up the top section, and then I will show you the finished look, because we are coming to an end. Oh, actually we're not coming to the end, we have 2 more things to do, so this is the second from last. So the fluffiest brush, this is a Moda Pro one. I don't know if you can see that, it's very tiny, and this is a BMX 430 crease one. So there we go. To do this is Prevail, because that is the lightest colour we have in this palette, so we're just going to use this one here. Take that on a fluffy brush and then swoop over as gently as possible and blend all the colours in, and down the bottom and on the side. See, it's blending in really well. Just gonna give it a little time. Might have to go a little bit back and forth, but once it is really good. Starting in a corner, like so. Told you not to worry that it doesn't look as crazy now. So the last thing we are going to do is just put some amethyst in the corner. We are just going to use a Revolution Pro one, and this is Pro 130, and it's just a ball brush like this. That's what I call it. So we're just going to get some amethyst and then just put that in the corner. And down the eye a little bit. Like so, just to give that highlight. the outer corner. And as you can see, it is very brightening now. I'm going to sort my hair out, be 2 seconds, and we will have a look at the final look, and we will discuss what I think of the product. You can see I have slightly sorted my hair out, just so we can have a look. So this is the final look. Which I think is really, really pretty. I think it really highlights. I think I try to get a few colours into this look so you can have a real good look at what I've achieved from this palette. I love this palette. This is one of my favourite ones, to be honest. I really like the colours in it. I think it's the best. I've used this more than any one that I've had because it has got browns in it and it's got the purples in it, which I do generally love and I do generally use a lot. I don't think this is going to be the only look from this palette I will do. I think I will do another 2 I think I can get out of there, so I would definitely show you them, but I definitely love this one. Definitely look out for it because I think it's the best. It is the I Heart Violet one, so please look out. I think it has come out absolutely great. The colour is not disappointing, and yeah. And the other thing I want you to look out for is this mascara. For £3 this mascara in Primark. I think it's really, really great. Definitely get your hands on this little bargain as well. So yeah, as you can see, this is the end of the video. I hope you've liked it. I hope you like this little chocolate series I have been doing at the moment. It gives me a really great opportunity to test out these to the maximum, because the pink and the red I have not tried before, so it gives me a good deal to get going and show you what I can do so you can recreate it. You can recreate this and put some lashes on. So yeah, so I hope you really like the video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. If you like it in general, like the product or like everything in general, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and like my TikTok and Instagram, which is TazWells12 as well. So please check them out too. So I'll just give you a little kiss. Love, like I always do. And that is the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.